Hi friends, welcome. If you're here, I am assuming that there is some part of you that feels like you could have more joy in your life, that you could be a little bit happier, and I think that that's okay. It's an innately human characteristic for us to all want to be happy. And I think that a lot of people tend to be miserable because they're looking for happiness in the wrong places. Happiness doesn't come from outside of you, and it doesn't come from owning possessions. It comes from within, in the present moment. The philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts." So, if you want to be happier, you need to change your thoughts, right? So, I have 3 techniques that I use that definitely boost me up every day and keep me in a good mood. I'm going to share them with you right now, and I hope they're as meaningful to you as they are to me. So, if you want to be happier right now in the moment, practice gratitude. Gratitude is just a feeling of thankfulness, and it could be for anything. If you're already thankful for what you have, how can you not feel abundant and grateful? If you don't know what to be grateful for, try and keep a gratitude journal. Write down 5 things every morning that you're grateful for. And if you can't start with 5, just try and think of 1. If you're grateful for nothing else, just be grateful you woke up that morning. The more you practice this, the more it grows because gratitude is exponential. The more that you are grateful for what you already have, the more you will have to be grateful for. One of my favorite quotes is from Wayne Dyer. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. This just speaks to the fact that your perspective and your mind state are all that you have. It is how you see and interpret the world. So shift your focus into one of gratitude, and I promise you will start to feel happier immediately. So practicing gratitude for what you have in the present moment is great. But if you're always dwelling on the past or worried about the future, you're not truly living in the present moment. This is where mindfulness is going to help. So, the second technique is to practice the art of mindfulness, which is just the practice of going within. It is being aware of the present moment without judgment. It's living each moment in the moment as if this moment is it. And that's all you have is the present moment. There's mindful breathing. Just close your eyes, take some deep breaths, and focus on your breath. That's a practice of mindfulness. Mindful listening, or you could do a nature walk. Just go for a walk in nature and listen to the sounds of nature, and you can practice gratitude at the same time. So, living in this present moment is the key. Being aware of what's going on both within you and around you. If you're not present with yourself, you're not going to be able to understand your emotions and process them when they come up. Self-awareness is so important. Make some time to check in on yourself. Try this practice. Set an alarm on your phone to go off once every hour and notice how you're feeling. Dig deep into your emotions and try to interpret them. The more you do this practice, the more you'll be aware of yourself, and you'll notice if you're having any type of negative thoughts as they're happening, and you'll be able to understand if these thoughts and feelings are your own or if they're coming from somewhere outside of you. So that brings us to the third technique, practicing detachment. Detachment allows you to give up your need for things to work out a certain way. It detaches you from the outcome. It detaches you from other people's reactions. Because remember, you can only control what you can control. You cannot control other people's thoughts and actions. You can control your reaction to them. What other people think of you and what they say to you has nothing to do with you at all. It is a reflection of them. How it makes you feel is a reflection of you and what you could be working on inside yourself to cultivate more happiness. One more key thing to remember is to practice self-compassion. When you're doing this type of deep inner work, you are going to have some feelings that come up and they could be uncomfortable. So don't judge yourself too harshly. Treat yourself with the same kindness that you would a friend who's going through the same thing. Because remember, if someone's being mean to you and criticizing you all the time, it's really hard to be happy. So don't put that on yourself. Real lasting happiness is all in your mind state. So being happier requires you to change your thoughts. The concept is easy, but the practice takes a lot of deep inner work because happiness comes from within. It isn't some goal outside of ourselves that we need to reach. It is truly living in this present moment and being grateful for all that you have. The Dalai Lama said, happiness is not something ready made, it comes from your own actions. So if you tried any of these practices, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to see what worked for you. And if you have anything else that you tried, let's talk about that too. Thank you for watching my video, and if this resonates with you, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you.